Yeah, I'm Scott Moe, PA announcer for your Sacramento Kings. And right now, we're about to vote for your top plays of the week. Which vote will be king? Let's find out. The first option is from Greatness 1221 in the theater. Drops the first defender and goes full whirlybird to posterize the second. Sailing the seven seas for a bone-shattering slam. Arr, matey. Too much? Okay, next one.
Oh my God, boy, you going on 2K?
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. And now Dallas' starting group. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Lively down low, and it's Thompson in at the three slot. And from Milwaukee, as always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the shooting guard position. You look at Dallas, a whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. You have what it takes to win it all.
And it's the Bucks to start out. Antetokounmpo against Washington. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
I mean, we've had some great passing big men in the NBA over the years. Giannis moving his way up the ladder now.
Thompson outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Man, Giannis with the jam.
And you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Doncic against Lillard. Doncic, good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Lively. There's the drive, and that one drops for him.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for three.
And here's Dallas. 4-point game. Irving looking around. The 11-footer. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Anticipation and length. Gives Giannis a great shot blocker.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Lopez passes to Mr. Clutch. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 6 points.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Middleton against Thompson. Down low. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Thompson with the block.
Clay showing some signs that time of that prime time defense he can bring.
It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard outside. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Launches it. Counted from distance. He's got 9.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
For your forward crew.
And Dallas making a change here. Gafford's checked in. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Number 1, Luka Doncic. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Washington outside. Again, the miss by Dallas.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 9 points in the game. Lillard passes to Mr. Clutch. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Mr. Clutch has got 12 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Irving finds Washington. Doncic against Lillard. Can they get it? Again, the miss by Dallas. Milwaukee leading by 12. Middleton passes to Mr. Clutch. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. That three's off the mark. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. And there's the lob. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. From downtown, clock at 6. Here's Trent. With 1 on the clock, Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it home.
And again, just taking the greatness for granted here. Amazing sequence from Giannis.
Now a timeout called by Dallas.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Johnson, he's...
Substitution on the court.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Lively down low. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Here's Mr. Clutch. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Mr. Clutch has got 14.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Mavericks trail by 19. Doncic passes to Thompson. Now Lively. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Thompson. Here's Mr. Clutch. Nice D from Thompson.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Again, the miss by Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mr. Clutch. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. He's got 16.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Irving for 3. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Shots blocked.
How about the reach from Portis there?
Here's Lillard. A 21-point lead, the biggest of the game. Pass to Portis. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Sinks the tray. Mr. Clutch has got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Outside Irving. And here's Lively. Covered by Lopez. Shot to stop the run. Good work defensively by Lopez. Milwaukee has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. That one goes. Count it. Mr. Clutch has got 21 points in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Thompson passes to Lively. Washington against Portis. And it's Washington missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give them some space. Let them get to work.
And Dallas calls time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis, and it's Jackson in for Lillard. And Dallas with a change here too. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He had 22 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
1:11 left in the second quarter. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Irving for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high, and Giannis throws it down.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Irving against Jackson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. They're
43. The Mavericks 18.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Mr. Clutch in it to 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Hard to predict when great shooters are using a screen. That time Klay Thompson did a great job of finding the open space.
Here's Lillard. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Lillard's got his first points of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Doncic with it, and Lopez picks him up, and the foul on Brook Lopez. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Irving with it. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 8 rebounds in the game. Blocked! The Mavericks shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. On the wing, Irving. No good on the triple.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Mr. Clutch passes to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Over Thompson. And that one's good. Middleton.
You don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Doncic passes to Lively. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Thompson. Over Lillard. Again, the miss by Dallas.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Lively finds Doncic. To snap the cold streak. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lopez has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Back to Lillard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Lillard's got his second basket of the game. Doncic passes to Irving. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 11.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
2 shots.
The first one falls. So both. The Mavericks shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Klay Thompson. Daniel Gafford is out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Can't get it to drop. Thompson with some nice D. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Lillard. The 3 from Thompson. He buries it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Marshall. From the arc. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
How about the hustle from Doncic? A winning player.
Milwaukee leading by 20. 4-3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Marshall. Here's Grimes. Here's Doncic. That shot is off.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and rejected. For 3. And it's Doncic missing.
He got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Mr. Clutch passes to Portis, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And that is exactly how you run it. Portis with the setup, position himself well.
A nice shot by Grimes.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Mr. Clutch. To the middle. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Inside, Portis knows exactly what to do. He gets physical and wins that joust.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson passes to Marshall. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Mr. Clutch. To the inside. Here's Lopez. No good off the glass.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the
Substitution on the court.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee with the ball. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A., they deserve the win.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew. Thank you.
And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. Yeah, she shaking it. She like a queen. I know what's in it, was there never. But I couldn't be up like you, I could never. He said he couldn't be up like me, he could never.
And 2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the Mavericks. Enigmatic. That may be the only way to describe Kyrie Irving and his incredible handle. The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big man on the floor formerly Washington Gafford. And it's Doncic in a point guard. And for the Bucks, the small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Doncic from the arc. Let's take a look at Dallas. They've overcome a number of challenges just to get here. Now down 1 game to 9. Greg, they face a huge hurdle.
You know what? I think they learned a lot in game 1. Playing against the best the league has to offer. They know they have to make some adjustments. Keep everyone involved, and they have to hit the open shots they're getting.
You were talking about the adjustments before. I agree. Bangs home the trifecta.
Such a silky smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Antetokounmpo passes to Barkley. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target with his three. Lillard against Doncic. He can't go that time. Good D by Giannis. The pass to Barker. A floater. And the rejection by Gafford. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Giannis with some nice D.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Passes it to Gafford. Here's Thompson. Doncic outside. Just fine on the clock. Washington, that's for 2. They get the rebound. Thompson. Can't connect from short range.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. A nice shot by Irving.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Trent comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Green in for Lillard. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Doncic outside. Fires the three. Here's Lively. It's rebounded by Portis. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Portis in the post. Lively defending. There's Mr. Clutch. Doncic with the block.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
The Bucks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Parker. Got it. Good job on the low post. Mr. Clutch has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Mavericks trailed by 3. Down low. Good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And that one is good. And it's 8 points for Mr. Clutch.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes, too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Pass to Grimes. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. glad to... Substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Trent comes in for Chris Middleton. Collins checked in for Jackson. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Lillard. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared Lively. Washington comes in for Marshall. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Klay Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. We've got Mr. Clutch. Gary Trent is out there with Portis. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Rollins in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Mr. Clutch. Dinwiddie covering. Shot clock at 5. Here's Trent. Off on the layup.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Mavericks was terrific. He finished with 30 points, and he was efficient out there. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Dinwiddie hits to Washington. To stop the drought. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Dinwiddie.
Boy, I like seeing Dinwiddie get going from deep, guys. I mean, this is now a reliable shot in his arsenal.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Doncic. Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Yep, it counts.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Floats one. They kick it out to Green. And a wide open look for Portis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that.
Oh, Luka showing a lot on that play.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 3. And
the Mavericks, 29.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You look at Mr. Clutch, he's really been playing well.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And one forward, Thompson. And at the other forward, Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot.
Dame showing off that ball control. He's a master at creating space.
The 3 for Doncic. And they get it back. Gafford passes to Irving. Second chance shot. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, Middleton with it. Inside. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Gafford. Good D by Lopez.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Antetokounmpo. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Doncic against Lillard. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
P.J. Washington. Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
For 2.
First free throw is good. The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively. He's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Najee Marshall in for Washington. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 9 points. Irving up top. The 3. Doncic, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Mr. Clutch. 4 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Portis. And it's in off the backboard. Portis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
Well-timed play that time by Portis. He's a load coming downhill.
On the wing, Irving. Dallas, no good that time either. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
A different look for Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Chris.
Substitution on the court.
Bucks leading by 10. Trent outside. Now the pass to Barker. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And so it's Milwaukee up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Portis is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Green in at the 2 guard. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Lively's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
There's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Doncic, and Portis throws it down.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on throwing it down with force.
Green against Irving. And here is Gafford. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. No good from outside.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Shoots from the baseline. Doncic with the block. Passes to Gafford. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Middleton against Thompson. Outside Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Lopez. From down in the low post, it goes.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Doncic gets it to go inside.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Doncic. Here's Middleton. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good at the rim. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Pass to Barton. Launches it. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks trailed by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Green. The Mavericks also with the sub. Washington's checked in, and he gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 12 points in just the second half. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Here's Lopez, hits the jumper. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Irving. And again, Dallas turns it over.
And that will effectively take care of game 2 here in the NBA Finals. Switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for Milwaukee.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a pretty good 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games if they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't get distracted. They'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Clutch.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Pass to Washington. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dinwiddie outside. There's the pass to Grimes. It's rebounded by Portis. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Parker. And it's in there.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no for Milwaukee as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in the series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory in Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks.
And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. And I.
It's up to you. Vote now. And if you want the chance to be featured here on Top Plays, send in your best assist or scoring play with the hashtag 2KTVWOW. And don't forget your gamer tag. I'm staying here until next week's vote for Top Play of Season 5. I'm way too excited to leave. What? Kings have a home game? Oh yeah, I should probably get over there. See ya!
Whether your NBA 2K25 experience started at launch or around the holidays, you might be surprised to find you have My Career or
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look. Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Mr. Clutch in it to 2. And for the Mavericks, Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Prosper in at the power forward position. You take a look at the Bucks, without a doubt, they put themselves in the driver's seat.
Oh, they really did. I mean, they took care of business on their home court. Now, this will be the challenge. You take another on hostile ground, this final series is basically over.
Drops in the 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Doncic against Lillard. And it's Doncic missing. Now the Bucks with it. Hits a three-point game. Here's Mr. Clutch. Lillard passes to Mr. Clutch. Releases. Lillard outside. There's 5 on the clock. And the three-pointer goes.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Middleton passes to Mr. Clutch. Here's the 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First team foul.
Dallas shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Middleton. Here's Mr. Clutch. Takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Mr. Clutch has got 9.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Irving. Rejected by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And yep, it's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Lively. Here's Prosper.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Doncic outside. Thompson outside. To win the run. Rebounded by Lopez.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the right side. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the three. Mavericks trail by 12. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And so Middleton will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Mr. Clutch. The three is up. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Very rarely do you see Doncic out of rhythm with his jump shots, even off the dribble. His accuracy is too good.
Now Middleton, back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Mr. Clutch. 11 points in the game. And the shot goes.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Lively. Here's Prosper. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Irving for three. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 7 points.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Knocked loose. Doncic against Lillard. Irving for three. Giannis with the rebound. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Then it's Green. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1 spot. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 26 points and created for his teammates, finding them in their favorite spots. And his team, they're on fire in the midst of a strong stretch. They're looking to keep it up tonight. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Mr. Clutch. Portis, the pass to Mr. Clutch. And that one, good. Mr. Clutch has got 15 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
Mr. Clutch. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Here's Marshall. Still no points. To the paint. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Portis.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Irving.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Marshall can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 12. Fires from the line. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Again, the miss by Dallas.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Up and in on the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 19 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. And as we head into this... So it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting.
They've scored. Your Mavericks, 29. The Bucks, 35.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Mavericks trail by 6. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Thompson. And it's Prosper in at the 4. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Lillard passes to Mr. Clutch. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Irving. It's stolen by Lively. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
For your Mavericks, Kyrie.
That free throw good from Irving.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Lively. Here's Prosper. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic outside. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mr. Clutch has got 22.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And he's going for the lob. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Irving. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Mavericks trail by 6. Thompson passes to Doncic. Here's Prosper. Lively finds Irving. From the top of the key, it's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the shot's good.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
And Dallas calls time here.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Prosper. Marshall, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Grimes in for Irving. Washington passes to Doncic. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Green. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Doncic. Here's Mr. Clutch. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Milwaukee making a switch here. Jump. And here's Milwaukee now. They've led by as many as 14. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the 4th quarter. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2 spot. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Mr. Clutch. It's deflected. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
The 11-footer. Count it.
Irving just so dynamic on offense, guys. A million ways he can hurt you.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Defended by Thompson. Here's Mr. Clutch with the drive. And he gets that one. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points in the quarter.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Lillard against Irving. Here's Prosper. Back to Lively. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Marshall. To tie it up. And they recover it. Goes back up. Offensive rebound.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. They trail by 6. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the middle. Oh, Giannis. Just too much.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Basket's good. And now a 10-point Bucks lead.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Irving against Lillard. To stop the run. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Lively shot is off.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
And Dallas calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And he joins the ranks of some legendary players who saved their best for the finals. An amazing performance on the biggest stage in pro basketball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. They implored their guys to maintain their focus. The message was, don't commit any bad turnovers and no easy buckets. A simple message, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Lively. Good work defensively by Lopez.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games that they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Doncic passes to Irving. The layup misses.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Lillard against Doncic. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You just put it in the vicinity of Derek Lively. You think you overthrow it, Lively goes and gets it.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. The three ball. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Mr. Clutch has got 39.
And with Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series about wrapped up, you have to applaud the remarkable effort we saw on the floor tonight. A well-deserved win for the Bucks.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And this win will put them on the cusp of a championship. Just one more victory needed to raise the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
And I don't think anything will stand in the way of that happening. They have been so determined and so focused throughout this postseason. They're on a mission, and there's no way they're backing down now.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency from Mr. Clutch.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 41.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Mr. Clutch has got 43 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. that.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Mavericks taking on the Bucks. For the Dallas Mavericks, the Game 3 loss was a gut punch for them and this crowd. They're ready to make amends tonight. Bucks, Mavs, We're on the verge of a clean sweep of... Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The small and power forwards of the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. You look at the Bucks. This team has the ability to break their will, overwhelm opponents up 3-0 now, Greg, and looking to shut the door.
And there's a very good chance they hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy tonight. Unstoppable thus far in this series. All the wind is at their backs now. It will literally take a miracle to stop it.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Giannis passes to Barker. Now Middleton down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Antetokounmpo against Washington. Doncic passes to Marshall. Over Middleton. Tries again. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Here's Parker. And it's off from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Lets it go. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 5 points so far. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Parker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Perfect. And contact on the shot, so he'll make shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes both free throws.
Well, great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Parker. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And that's now 6 points for Mr. Clutch.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Doncic passes to Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. No good from Irving.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Parker. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago, and as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. We're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Doncic, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
They like to use Giannis in the pick-and-roll situations. He's getting better and better at understanding how to set the screens. But a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
Pass to Marshall. Doncic outside. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off. And so Marshall will bring it up for Dallas. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, but when you shoot a percentage in the low 30s as a team, and they did that in that game, it is just not going to be your night.
Yeah, you check the stat sheet and you can dominate just about every other facet of the game, but it's not going to make up for anything if you shoot the ball at such a low percentage.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Milwaukee in the lead. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Parker. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Here's Irving. Drops in the layup for two. Irving's got 7.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Green. Fires from deep.
That's the end of the first quarter.
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court for the Bucks, Bobby Portis out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Takes a 3. And he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Barker. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. Mavericks shooting the ball at 42%. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Washington against Portis. Washington passes to Irving. Makes it off the glass. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now the feed to Middleton. Over to the left wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. 14 points for him. Outside Irving. That's 3-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 5. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Mavericks got the job done. He ended up with 43 points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. A fantastic performance for him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Grimes. Passes it to Washington. And a miss there on the triple. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Irving. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Johnson comes in for Damian Lillard. They get it again. Bucks leading by 8. Middleton the pass to Barton. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. The pass to Barton. At Giannis. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Doncic passes to Gafford. And here is Washington. Pass to Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go either for Doncic.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Parker. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He needs to try to get another basket this quarter because clearly his jumper is not going down right now.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Middleton looking it over. Pass to Barton. Launches a 3. And they'll get another chance. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. A second chance effort. And the Bucks miss again.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make him all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
18.
And so we wrap up the first half.
26.
We welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks. And so it's Irving who brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Lively. Feeds to Marshall. Doncic outside. Forcing his way inside.
And Sheen's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Here's Parker. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Marshall. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Washington. Lively with it. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Doncic from the arc. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Thompson is checked in for Washington. And then from the
substitution on the court.
Attempt at the line tonight.
At the line for Dallas, Daniel Gafford, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Gafford.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Doncic. Nice shot by Portis.
Portis draining the shot. It doesn't matter what the defense did that time.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gafford passes to Marshall. Pass to Grimes. Misses the 3. There's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Doncic. Parker, the pass to Middleton. Over Marshall. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Bucks lead by 2. 3 quarters of play and no score here. Bucks lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the 4th quarter, we've got Johnson. Portis is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Parker in at the point guard position.
Chris Middleton.
Passing the ball very crisply here.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic looking it over. Tips it up. Lopez grabs the board. The Bucks shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Klay Thompson in for Marshall. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Johnson. Thompson inside the line. Dallas again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Lillard outside. Banked in off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Mavericks trailing. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Doncic with the bucket.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Parker, the pass to Middleton. Stolen by Lively. Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
How about these big shots for him in the 4th? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to settle.
Substitution on the court.
Middleton, the pass to Parker. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got assist number 5 here tonight. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 2. A minute 50 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Clutch.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now.
Thank you, David. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Most of Gafford's points are going to come right there around the rim. He loves to throw it down.
Timeout called the Bucks. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Doncic. Parker. From deep. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Doncic passes to Washington. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Nice D from Doncic.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Parker. Yes!
Yeah, good pass from Trent Jr. When someone is uncovered on his team, he'll be sure to find them.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And please give a big round of applause for your junior defense crew.
Jackson is checked in for the Bucks.
Bucks substitution. Jackson.
Gafford passes to Marshall. Here's Irving. No good with the layup. And they go to the intentional foul.
Kyrie Irving.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Second personal foul.
They're in front by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here comes the teacher. Who wants one? I can hear you. Let's go, man. Time to rise up and get loud.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
15 foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And that's an intentional foul.
Daniel Gafford. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Bucks.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Middleton, a talented scorer and a very dogged defender. He's accomplished a lot as a champion and a multi-time All-Star.
To the wing on the left. Gafford kicks to Dinwiddie. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
That's the end of the game.
Oh, that's it, folks. The Milwaukee Bucks
Thank you
have
one and all
won
for
it
being a
all.
part of tonight's
Wow.
event. Please have a safe trip home. We hope to see you back again soon.
What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
Well, this is a historic moment for these players and that coaching staff. And trust me, Kevin, they're going to enjoy every minute of what's coming to them, a night they will never forget for the rest of their lives.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.